Hi, everybody. First time of this fall season that I'm really focusing on the forecast for tonight, calling for freezing temperatures. So I just checked. Portland PDX has only dropped into the 30s the last two nights, and that's been it. And those nights were 37, 39. So the airport hasn't even been close down to freezing. I know Silverton, Hillsboro, Corvallis, a whole fistful of places have been down to 32, 33, 34, but so far not what I would call the main metro area. So taping this at 4 o'clock on what has been a decent day, but the chilly east winds are really adding a bit of a bite to the air. So 48 degrees at 4 p.m. Salem's at 50. That's not bad. Vancouver's at 48. You can see kind of a mix of cloudiness. We were clear, and then that upper level low that's dropped all the way down off of the central and southern California coast is basically throwing clouds up our way from that far south. So that's the cloudiness that you see. East wind sustained out of PDX at 14 miles per hour. Temperatures 46 in Hillsboro. They have an east wind at 14. Again, those are some of the current temperatures. Oregon City 45. Sandy is only 42 degrees right now. So let's see what's going on. I mentioned that upper level low. It's throwing clouds our way. The low is down here off the California coast. Look at all the clouds on the infrared satellite picture. This is really a great look at the visible shot. You can see the clouds and see where they kind of thin out. So it's high wispy stuff moving north. There's some lower clouds that have been trapped in some basically down low, some cold air pockets that include the gorge. But the clear skies of Portland Head, you can see it right there, now going away with some of that wispy cloudiness. You can see that's coming up from the north with that upper level low. The trough offshore is still, this is all cold air. We see those speckled clouds. That trough's still digging down to the south. We're going to be pulling out of the cold air slowly the next couple of days, but that's a pretty cool look at all this imagery. Forecast models like these clouds thinning out this evening, and then basically we go mostly clear overnight. And if we do, we're looking really cold. So this is just what they call the weather roundup. Good old-fashioned tabular temperature report from the National Weather Service. This hasn't changed since I started working as a forecaster back in 1985. It's just great tabular data. What I'm looking at are the dew points. So Portland, partly sunny, 50 degrees. I don't know if you can see this, maybe not. Portland, partly sunny, 50, dew point 33. Vancouver, dew point 31. McMinnville, dew point 36. East winds at PDX gusting to almost 30. The same in Vancouver. Hillsboro gusting to 25. Salem, north of 13. So you look at dew points as a barometer of just how low you could go. And as east winds potentially would keep driving these dew points down. The forecast modeling gives Portland a dew point of 28 tonight. And if that's true, then some of the colder spots like Battleground and Salem and Corvallis and McMinnville and Hillsboro would probably have dew points drop to about 26. Hillsboro right now is a dew point of 34. So if the winds quiet down and the dew points drop into the 20s, we will see some of the cold spots tonight go as cold as about 26, 28, or 29 degrees, while most of the area will at least be somewhere around 30, 32. Troutdale, let me pull this up. Troutdale's 49, east winds to 22. So if Troutdale just keeps a 10-mile-per-hour wind, which I think you probably will into tomorrow morning, then you may not get below 40 tonight, while other areas are 32, 30, 29, 28. So that's kind of what we're looking at there. So with that said, let me just get you into the forecast. So again, it depends on the wind. If you have calm winds tonight, I got to believe you at least get down to 32. I'll forecast 30 in Portland with the winds fading away. Today, the winds have basically been gusty to 30, 35 out in the gorge. Not quite as high as I thought they'd be. Tomorrow, it's more like light winds, except for East Multnomah County, where the winds will be 10 to 15. And then Thursday, everybody has light winds. So again, that gives us a chance to get down to about 32. Veterans Day on Friday. Thank you for your service, by the way. Temperatures down close to freezing in some spots. Right now, it looks like we get more of a northwesterly flow on Friday. If that's the case, Veterans Day will start off with clouds and then break into partly cloudy skies. The weekend, I'm kind of giving up. The forecast models keep taking this upper level low, and one model run, they push the low inland, which will give us some rain. The next one, they keep it offshore. So I'm back to where I was several days ago, and that's just kind of putting out a generic mix of clouds with a shower chance forecast on Saturday and Sunday. And understand, this could go either way. We could have some decent rain, or that low stays out to sea, and we don't get any rain. And then Monday, Tuesday, we start picking back up. That's a breezy southeast wind again on Tuesday. 55, by the way, mid-50s next week would be considered normal for this time of the year. Okay, don't forget, garden hoses, disconnect them. If you have a sprinkler system, you want to shut off those lines. drain out that water, and just think it's time to start preparing things for freezing temperatures. You don't want anything to burst, right? All right, we'll see how cold we get tonight. I'll talk to you tomorrow.